and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Queens of New York Podcast, live on the Evening Rush Network. Real, raw, and uncut Queens.
Hey, happy Monday. How's it
going? Happy Monday.
How's everything?
I mean, I guess I have a little energy today because I'm not as tired. I guess I'm not as tired as I usually am.
You got some rest?
I got a little energy, a little oomph today.
Girl.
But that's about it. Ain't much, just a little extra.
A little something be always good. That kind of helps us out from time to time.
A little something.
How was your weekend?
It was a weekend. I didn't really do much. I didn't do anything.
No?
No.
I had a little busy weekend. I had a number of orders, which kind of...
I bet you did.
Saturday was kind of heavy, and I kind of surprised myself, like, you dead ass knocked this shit out with no help, because I kicked the kids out. I needed a break. And then they went other places anyway with Biscuit Father, so they was kind of occupied. So, but other than that, everything is all right. Trying to stay cool and out there.
Yeah, because it's hot outside.
Girl.
It's hot out there in these streets, and it was just pouring not too long ago, too.
Yeah, I was outside. I went to the store, walked baby. Simple day. I didn't actually do. Yeah, I went to Nelson one, so simple for me all the way. But
did it rain in Brooklyn?
It more so drizzled. It did come down a nice amount, but the sun is shining right now.
Yeah, now it's like it didn't happen, but that thunder, that shit was like, vroom, vroom, vroom. I was like, what the
right.
What is that?
Lord have mercy.
That's such a weird. And it started thundering way before it started raining though. Like
that
the thunder was like, I'm
here.
I was like, wow.
This weather did this whole quarantine and staying in. It seemed like the weather is just totally different. We had a cold winter, and now this summer is a different type of hot.
It is, but it's everywhere. It's not just here. It's everywhere. It's seeming like the world's trying to come to an end or something, girl. I don't know. But it's like 105 every day in like Texas, and Vegas is like 115 every day. Like every day is like reaching 100. Here every day is like 90. It's like what's going on here?
Yeah, because Florida, my mother told me it was 104, and she keep asking me, when you coming out? Your heat is a different type of heat.
When is it usually 100 degrees in Florida?
Now I don't think I know it's normally 80s. It's always warm, but I think
it's usually get warm weather, but it don't usually be that hot, like 100 and something degrees in Florida. Nah.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
I want a vacation, but I just don't want to be nowhere uncomfortably hot. All I can in my house and my AC. Mind my business. That's it.
Oh no, girl.
Playing.
It is. This weather is I don't know. It's out of control. Whoever is doing this, because at this point I feel like it ain't even Mother Nature no more. I feel like the government is out here controlling the weather because this is ridiculous.
Somebody mentioned that too. I don't remember who I was talking to, and they mentioned that. The weather people say the forecast is something different.
If it's Mother Nature, we might as well just prepare for the end of days because it's about to go down. Because
hey TK of Black Sheep Podcast, how are you?
TK. Yeah, girl. If this is Mother Nature, we might as well just get ready for the end of days because there's like too many natural disasters and it's too damn hot and it's just getting crazy out here. I'm pretty sure that the government is controlling the goddamn weather though. They control everything else. They controlling the weather too. Yeah.
It wouldn't be surprising if that was the case.
Not at all. Not one bit.
Girl, I don't know. But I know I've been staying in. I don't want to tan too. I don't want to tan at all, actually. But certain things.
I don't know what hell feel like, but if it feel like this, I damn sure don't want to go there.
Hey, Facebook user, it didn't come up. But hello, how are you?
Y'all. Hey. Yeah, but
TK says it's hotter than hell.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. If this is a inkling of what hell feels like, I don't want to go there.
I know that's right. Yeah, this heat is kind of different.
Hell anyway, God. What I always said, God knows my heart. He knows my heart, and I ain't out here, killing nobody, robbing nobody, and doing nobody dirty. So I should be able to go to heaven. I'm just saying, I ain't did nothing wrong.
Right, with your champagne glass and just sitting at the pearly gates. That's fine. That would be a good look, because I can't
with my feet up.
With your what? With your feet up, chilling?
With my feet up, yeah. Cause I ain't did nothing. I ain't do nobody dirty.
Girl, I don't know, but I just been chilling. I was looking into some pop-up shops, and then I was on my usual online browse. I didn't buy nothing just yet. I don't got, I don't want nothing.
You didn't buy nothing?
I didn't buy nothing. I haven't bought anything but supplies. So I actually been doing very well. I surprised myself. I was like, shit, I ain't buying no new bag today, or this week, or I didn't even buy nothing last week. So I was like, that means I
Envy out here saving money, y'all, because let me tell y'all, Envy has a shopping addiction. It could be the littlest thing. She's like, oh, that's cute. I'm gonna get that.
I was just thinking too. I was like, I need an outlet run. That's what I need. I really want an outlet run, but
which outlet?
I don't even care. I'm fine with getting on a flight, staying somewhere for a night, going to the outlet, and coming back home. I'm that simple.
But you sound like me. Like, I literally, every time I go away, like, even when I leave the country, I'll be like, where's the mall?
See? Yes.
I need to go to I don't even need to buy nothing. I really don't even have to buy nothing. But I need to make a mall run. I want to make a mall run. I want to see what the mall look like elsewhere.
Right. But anywhere I go, anytime I go somewhere, I normally try to, be in the area close. So if I want to get missing on my own, or if I'm with a group of people, I can still finagle how I want to finagle. The only thing is I'm supposed to be going to Jamaica in October. So that everything is, I know you can't get missing in Jamaica. So everything's going to
get missing. But you
at all, right.
If you on a resort, you can tell them to call somebody and they will take you shopping, because bitch, I did it.
No, I'm gonna stay there. We doing all inclusive. So and then I think
we got see where they ain't got no, it ain't no mall like we got here. They got like the little shop, the little outside shop.
Outlets, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nothing like real big, but
no, I'm just
you get to see how they shop.
Shit, the money we paying, shit, and then we got to swim out the room with the swim out pool. So I don't need to go nowhere, and then everything's included.
I don't know. I went and got me a beef patty. I went and got me a beef patty off the resort. I had to go and see what it was like. Like I need real Jamaican food at the resort. They be trying to cater to white people, but I need to know I need authenticity.
Okay.
So we went and got us some oxtails and some beef patties, and I got a little hoodie. I mean, it was good. It was good.
Oh, that's all I meant. Okay.
It was good. The beef patty was nice and crusty. You know how you want a nice crunchy beef patty?
Right.
It was nice and crunchy.
That's good. But I'm gonna see. So right now it's kind of up in the air. Me and my homegirl, we still chatting about it. We looking at numbers and stuff. So as of right now, it's looking like the beginning of October. We gonna bust out a little something.
I did like Jamaica. I did like it. It was cool. But they was still having they had curfews. Like certain days you couldn't be out on the island past 2:00.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if they still have that, but that's how it was. Like there was nothing going on after 2 on the island. I mean, on the resorts and stuff, they had a lot of activities and shit. But if you was trying to go and take an excursion, forget about it.
Okay.
Make sure you go to the spa though. I don't know about nobody else, but every time I go away, I want to go to the spa. And I didn't get to go to the spa when I was in Jamaica because every day it was booked, and I was so upset.
Oh wow, okay. So I'll look into that. I know he's looking into our excursions. When I went to Grand Turks, we went snorkeling. So I seen stingrays and took pictures with the stingrays, which is a different type of interesting. And then we was in the river. The water was beautiful. That's one thing I can say. Anywhere out of wherever, it's really a different type.
All you gotta do is pass the Hudson.
Pass the Hudson River. Lord have mercy. I can't with you. I can't.
Because if you go to Florida, the water is much better than here. Like you can actually get in the water. Like I don't know about these people getting in the beach here in New York because I don't trust it.
All these folks that's making their way ain't no way in hell.
Especially since they said the shocks is coming People out here
they in Long
getting
Island. They
bit
in
by
Far
sharks in Long
Rockaway.
Island.
Yeah, they in Far Rockaway. I wouldn't be surprised when they say they in Coney Island next, because they're definitely traveling. They definitely are.
This
It's
is
something
why I
draws off
said
this
there's something going on. When the hell have we had sharks like this?
Yeah, I don't know.
They said a shark came on land and dragged somebody ass in the water. Like what?
I was reading something when shark, was it Far Rockaway? Somebody got bit. No, I think it was more so Long Island. That's where a lot
I
of the
think it was. I
yeah.
think they said at Jones Beach, like one of the lifeguards, like one of the lifeguards in training, he was out there doing his training, whatever. He was on like like a surfboard or something like that, and his feet just dangling in the water. He just felt something gnawing at him, and he got shark bite. I ain't got time. Nope, not me.
So today our topic is interracial relationships. What did you thought about that?
I feel it's love who loves you and who you love or whatever. But I feel like they have to be a whole new race. I don't know. You about to have to put. It's about to be so many things when you go to like when you be like race. It ain't just gonna be able to say African American / black or black non-Hispanic or
Right.
Caucasian white. You're gonna have to start writing your own shit in.
Well, I think that's already how it is, like with the sexual preference type thing. How do you address yourself, male, female, et cetera?
Yeah,
I think
what is it?
anyway, it's other
like your
already.
pronouns? Your pronouns are he. My pronouns are her, she. Right? Yeah, that would be my pronouns.
It's something else. Her.
She, her. She, her.
Right.
I think that's it. I think those are only two.
Right. Girl. It's already other is already on there. But far as like the whole interracial relationship, my thing is a lot of times you can't fault who you attract. You understand what I'm saying? And then you also can't fault who you fall in love with. If y'all actually
not at all. But my whole thing is there are people out here who be like, oh well, I like white women. Okay, that's your preference. I get it. Like if you black, I get it. If that's your preference, I'm all for it. You like white women, fine. But then they be trying to be like, because black women got big nose. Like you don't have to like one race. You don't have to hate on one race to big up another.
Correct.
Like I don't like that shit. I don't like. Like my preference is black men. I love me a black man.
Right.
And I'm not gonna be out here, because white men, they got long noses. And I'm not about to do that. I'm just gonna say my preference is black men and leave it at that. Like I'm not trying to be out here
bashing
no other race, right? I'm not out here trying to bash no other race because let me tell you, there's some white men out here, and I be like, baby,
hello.
I think you kind of cute. I would never date you, but you're cute. See, I'm not. Like
whatever, but you just not my full cup of tea type.
That's not my preference. I told you I be watching these little Korean, little Asian movies, and I be looking at these men. I be like, I mean, y'all cute, but y'all not my preference.
Correct. Okay.
And in every race, there's somebody you be like, you could never. Even if I dated, you could never. But
I don't even think it'd be more so that. I think because, like I said, you can't fault who you fall for. You can't fault who you're attracted to. But when it comes to certain situations in an interracial relationship, I think it more so goes according to how strong the other person is. Like, for example, if he's Dominican and she's black, and then, they mesh good together.
Dominicans be acting like they not black. They black. I don't care what they say.
Well, even if you want to be Asian, it would depend.
God damn it, most of them darker than me. We talking about Afro-Latinos. They be out here trying to act like they not black. What is your skin complexion?
But you got to remember, a lot of times the family itself wants the men or the women to stay within their race. No, you got to be with a Dominican girl, or no, you got to be with a Dominican this, or you got to be with an Asian male or female, however you put it. But a lot of times you can't fall who you fall for. So it really
you can't. I'm not. I mean, sometimes we got a cola or something.
No, that's me back in.
My bad. Nah, but you really can't Yeah, yeah, that is the whole thing. I don't understand why black. It seems like not. I'm not gonna say all, but there is a lot of black men who be like, I would never date a black woman. Your
Right.
mother's black. If you got sisters, your sisters are black. If you got aunts, your aunts are black. Don't be out here trying to downgrade a black woman and your whole entire family is black.
Correct. But that just, you don't
That
have to see
to me
yourself
it
as
seems
that
like it's
particular
mainly
person.
it's
That's the
mainly
only thing.
black men that do that. When
Mm.
they be
Right.
like, I would never be with somebody of my own race. It seems like it is usually black men that do that. Cause you never see an Asian man say, "Oh, I ain't never gonna date an Asian woman." No, white man, I ain't never gonna date a white woman. Other races they don't ever say that. They don't ever say that about their own race. But black men, they be like, She and I don't know if it has anything to do with the color of our skin, or they say a lot of black men say black women are too opinionated. We too hard to deal with. But
Too
I'm like, so you
aggressive,
want a
too
pushover?
ratchet. The list
You
could
want
go
someone?
on.
You just want somebody that's just gonna agree with you all the time? Like, then what type of man are you?
Hmm.
Because if your woman is not going to tell you when you're wrong and when you're right, what is she there for? She's just there to service you with sex and food.
And whatever else that probably could come financially and whatever else. But you also got to remember, a lot of times, even like I noticed, like even when with me working, whether in uniform or not in uniform, I've run into a lot of my problems with African men. They don't like women of authority. Listen, sir, you can't do this, you can't do that. You have to wait. They don't like structure of that form. I've ran into, from what I can see, I can see that.
I feel no, I feel like it's every culture because, like I said, I be watching these shows and other cultures. A woman is they feel like a woman is supposed to be docile and agree with everything a man is supposed to say, and I physically can't do it. I'm I'm all here for compromise and to follow you, but I'm gonna let you know how I feel about shit and when you wrong.
Which should be the correct thing to do, but a lot of times
I'm
people
not
don't
gonna
look
try to
at it.
embarrass you out in public. Like if I feel you wrong about something, but we out in public, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm gonna wait till we get in the car or home, and I'm like, you was dead ass wrong.
Right. Which is supposed to be the way to do it anyway, even with a friendship. It shouldn't even just be a regular, intimate
Any type of
relationship.
relationship you in, you should never want to embarrass the person you out with.
Right.
Somebody said, "Now black men just get killed for it the most. Black men get bashed by sisters for everything all the time."
What?
Um,
I don't Now that one I don't agree on, but
I
okay.
don't agree on that, but I also feel like the black woman is the most unprotected woman. We're the most unprotected because if you look at other cultures, like I said, their men protect them.
Right.
They don't be out here, well, I ain't gonna do this and I ain't gonna do that and this, that, and the third. But our men always seem, and they always seem, not all men, not all of our men, but not every woman either. Cause I ain't never been downplayed or talked about, and I ain't never had my man be like, well, that bitch ain't shit. Like I ain't never had nobody do that
Right.
to me.
Right.
But there are a lot of times that black men bash black women too. It isn't just black women bashing black men; it's black men bashing black
A
women.
lot of times it go both ways. It don't even have
Yeah,
to be whether black men or black women. A lot of times you'll find a lot of people within their own race that will, point out the not
black
so
people
good
just don't know how to stick
things.
together. Period.
How would you
As
say?
a whole, black people we don't stick together. Other races stick together. Like if we was to see another black person getting their ass beat, we mind our business. Other people, other races, they try to help.
Two ain't stick, because nowadays I don't know, people that be trying to help be coming out on the bad end of the stick too. Sadly,
It's you know why? It's because the person who's getting their ass beat, they be like, "No, stop it, stop, don't hit him." You
that's
can just
my
out here getting your you can just out here getting your ass beat by this person. It doesn't even what matter if it's a male or female. You just out here getting your ass beat, and now y'all want to gang up on me because I tried to help you.
But that be the same situation with a person in a domestic relationship. She call you or he call you, yo, this motherfucker just beat my ass. And then you come to the rescue, you come help save them, and then weeks later or even days,
right back at it. They right back to the person who beat their ass.
22. Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
You're absolutely right. But like I said, I feel in interracial relationships, it is you love who you love.
Right.
I feel it's the same with like gay relationships. Nobody decided that they woke up one day. You know what? I decided I want to be gay.
Well, that's some people say that's how it happened. Some people say that's how it happened. Well, I don't know.
You woke up that day and you just realized you was gay. You didn't just say I wanted to be gay. You just realized it. But
you just came to acceptance of it. Like, okay, this is what it's been, and I've just been in denial. Correct. 2 kids later and a whole marriage and shit. That's how I normally be, you know, but I'm mind my business because that's not my cup of tea, so I don't know.
Girl, I don't know neither. Love has no race, color, or gender. Absolutely.
That is correct.
That's how I feel things should be, but that's how I feel. That ain't how most people feel.
The realistic part, that's not how it is. A lot of people, what
do they say? That's not the norm.
Right. A lot of different races feel stick with your own kind, stay with your own people, etc., etc. But like I said, you can't fault who you attract, and you can't.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Somebody. Oh, it was Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. He was like, he's with a white woman, but he was like, because when he was in high school, he was nerdy and he liked comic books and stuff like that, and none of the black girls paid attention to him. I'm like, I don't know about that, because I know a couple of black women who love comic books.
Right.
So it just you didn't like those girls who liked comic books either.
Hey, Lakeisha, how are you?
Hey, you have to remember people always pick and say, oh, well, these type of people don't like me. No, that's not true. It's just the ones that you particularly like don't like you. Don't say everyone of that race. Like, people will be like, well, some black men be like, well, black women never showed me any attention. But that's not true. You was probably trying to be out here with the baddest bitch, and the plain Jane was probably trying to holler.
Right. Okay.
That's not. I'm not looking for her. I want the baddest bitch out here. So then you went to another race, and you were able to get what you were looking for in your race, but just in a different race. But don't ever say that someone of a race.
What she said?
It's like somebody like Donald Glover tried it with that.
Right, I don't know who the Facebook user is because
me neither.
No, I think when I went on Facebook, I think it says C. If that's you, thank you. We appreciate you for commenting, but we're not showing up on our end because I had shared it, so it showed up.
Okay.
I shared it.
Yeah, they be trying to act like everyone of that particular race is not into them. No.
She on the other side instead of on this side right now. She's walking on the other side.
Yeah, she's trying to get herself together, but she'll be here soon.
Girl.
But yeah, they be trying to act like nobody of that particular of whatever race they are doesn't fuck with them. But it's not that. It's just that you chose that you wanted a particular type of black girl.
But at the end of the day, everybody wants what they want regardless. Is that always what you tend to attract? Not always the case. But at the end of the day, you want what you want.
You are absolutely right.
You know, so a lot of times you got to look at it. I want this, but this ain't working out. Maybe I might need to give, the simple person on this side or somebody, like they say, date out of your comfort zone. And like I always mention to people, sometimes opposite attract. A lot of times that should be the main thing.
Most of the time that is right. Look, one person in a relationship need to be a little sane, and then one could be a little crazy, just a little crazy. I don't need a lot of crazy. I just need a little crazy. I need a little
crazy, a lot of crazy, depending on the moment. That depends.
I don't want to fear for my life, but I want to nigga flinch at me. I'll be like, oh yeah, okay. I don't want me to think that he gonna hit me or nothing. But I just want to know that I'm safe if I'm around him. Like, he'll fuck something up.
I think that's you're supposed to already know that when you with somebody. If you know you with somebody, you be like, you know what? I know my dude got me. You understand what I'm saying? Or you know, and vice versa with your girl. You know, I know certain situation. I know she got me. You know, of course, nobody wants to push it to an extent of, damn, I don't want us both going to fuck the jail because who gonna bail us out? You understand what I'm saying? But then you also got to look at it, you know, like I say, everything has to find its balance. Everything has to work out some type of way. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, out of your comfort zone be the main thing. You be like, I would have never seen myself with this person, and I didn't even think it was gonna last. I was just bored and was like, you know what? Fuck it, let me see, or whatever, and try from there. But a lot of times, when you step out of your comfort zone, that be working.
Yeah. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes some people step too far out.
Most of the time, because even when you look at people pictures, whether social media or even close friends, you be like, how do they even match? How did this even happen? And then I be thinking like, damn, that bitch must be extra nasty if she with him. That's me. What the you understand what I'm saying? Because you be still
down in the or throw it down in the bedroom. Or
right.
Maybe
a lot of times that's how a lot of opposites tend to mesh. You be like, she got to be doing something extra, you know, because me, you know, I ain't married.
We not just gonna say
shit I wouldn't do it. She might be doing.
Maybe sometimes you see men and you be like, how did he even pull that?
See, that's what I'm saying, right? Right, you gotta find your own balance some type of way. And certain things we might be like, nah, that might be the extra turn on for somebody else. Like, oh, you know, I like that. And I'll be like, nah, girl, you on your own with that one.
I don't know. There are a lot of interracial relationships. And I feel like, and I don't want to say it like I feel like they're pushing it on us. Like, nah, blacks and whites need to be together. But if you look on TV, like in every commercial, it's always a black woman and a white man, or
but I think it's more so being accepted now. I don't think they're pushing it on us. I think just like with the LGBT community, it's not more so being pushed. It's more so this is the day that we end. This is what's going on. So we're going to put it out there. Like, I don't agree with the gay cartoons and shit like that. That I just totally don't agree with. But I think gay's been in cartoons the longest. SpongeBob and Patrick again. SpongeBob is not trying to get with what's the squirrel's name? Who you talking about? Sandy the blowfish? No, that's the girl. I don't
get a whole baby and look here.
Hey Joy, how are you?
They've been subliminally putting that in there all the time, but
fuck Cola.
Whatever. Let me say.
Somebody trying to call in.
Somebody trying to call in.
What's the change the number on the thing?
Well, just tell them what it is. Hey, Joy. Oh, I was with Joy this weekend. That's what I did this weekend. Joy wouldn't let me leave, but I left her ass.
Nah. The number is 646-309-2421. I gotta change it on the what's the name? 646.
Look, you said 646.
309-2421.
What was the last four? 2421?
0421. All right, we got to call them.
Okay.
Yo. What's up, Rainbow? What's up, Envy?
How are you, EJ? How's everything?
Yes, indeed. I had to tap in. I ain't seen y'all show in a little while, so I had to call in.
We appreciate it.
So I had to go to my comments because Precious was saying something. And I was saying, first and foremost, I think everything we're being taught today about the dynamics between black men and black women is all propaganda. I don't know where we're with so many single moms in the world, with so many sons, that black women are being protected. Mm-hmm. And that's all we got. That's all we know.
Okay.
The other thing is, today, and this just from a research standpoint, a lot of black women in higher education are moving away from black men because we're not keeping up with the degrees and the salaries and the things like that.
Okay.
If you look now, there's a whole movement that's titled Divest from Black Men, where it's black women that are deciding they're making a stance to not deal with black men. And if you look at it for years, while we may not be getting the same criticism that we might get on y'all as far as like physical looks.
Okay.
When you talk about education, jobs, niggas deadbeats and this, that, and the third, it's been stuff traded back and forth in our community for years. And it needs to stop.
That's absolutely right.
Right.
But I mean, this just, I mean, not, it's been years. If you think about it, it just pretty much started in like the 70s or something like that, because black families was the shit back in the 50s and the 60s. Like that was the thing. I don't know what happened from that time to this time where black men and black women don't want to be together. I don't know. I guess there's too many options out here for people.
I mean, you gotta, and I know it's cliche, but you also gotta look at the introduction to the drugs and the destruction of our communities and us now valuing each other as people.
That's where it starts from, right? Your own community. Mm-hmm. That's the main thing.
And look how many of us as black people. I know so many black women that don't get along with other black women.
Yeah.
Because they don't trust them. They don't like them. I'd rather be friends with dudes. You know, it's like Malcolm said a long time ago, who taught us to be this way? And even as a black male, you know, walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? I don't know whether the guy next to me is a threat or he's a friend. And
right.
You know, especially in New York, and I live in Maryland, but you know, it's not the far south, but you know, Mason-Dixon line. But people speaking to me, I'm still not used to that kind of stuff. But it's like we are really.
Oh yeah, you're a Mason. Okay.
To not like each other.
Right.
So,
no, well, you know, here in New York, if somebody say hello to you, good morning, you be looking at them like they crazy. So of course, once you leave, it's so weird. It's only here. Like once you leave here, even if you go to Jersey, they're a little kinda. But but literally the tri-state. Once you leave the tri-state, everyone speaks. And
yeah, and I noticed that even in the South,
from up here, niggas speak to you down south. You kind of look at them a little strange, and then you just be like, oh, okay, well, hey, how you doing? But we're really not used to that here in the tri-state area.
Last thing I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna get back to listening to y'all, but these are people we really gotta start to challenge the things that we peddling and pushing around. We really got to ask ourselves, like, what's really going on? Like, we'll take an instance and say, oh, you know, this white dude hit this black woman in the store, and that black dude was sitting right there. Well, how many World Star videos are we watching of our people beating up on each other and nobody's interested?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when are we going to start saying that type shit is unacceptable?
Correct. And that's the thing too, because it seems like it's only wrong when everybody else does it, but then it's right.
It's only wrong to do it if another race beats us up. But once we beat each other up, it's fine.
All the fights at Bike Weekend, huh? Y'all know about that.
I don't know nothing about that because I don't be parsed to no bike. I don't know nothing about no bike.
Exactly.
But wait, but our topic today, EJ, is about interracial relationships. So what is your thoughts on that? I agree with y'all from the very beginning. You know, you got to be attracted to who you're attracted to. And the other thing is proximity. Like I try to tell people, you know, I moved to Nassau County, but, you know, Hempstead and Uniondale, Roosevelt, you know, when I got out there, the population of white folks is less than 10%. I don't around no white people.
Right.
So, but I know people that went to private school that's all they exposed to.
That's all they right. You absolutely right. If that's all you around, that's all you see. That's all you know.
That's all you're gonna know. 9 times out of 10. And most of the people, whether it's a woman or a male, a lot of these guys you see, or a lot of these women you see with a white partner, they met them in college, they met them in school. And I mean, it is what it is. But I agree that we definitely shouldn't be bashing one another. But that's because we as a people are not having these conversations. So when one person hurts you and the next person hurts you, now you've generalized everybody. Now you develop this hatred that you develop, and that's how you carrying it.
That's how I feel about Guyanese men. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a conversation and we started talking, you know, and you realizing that we all aren't like this or y'all aren't all like that. and it's gonna be a different situation.
Right.
So I say love who you love, man. It's better to love who you love than be with a sucker either way.
I know that's right.
You're absolutely right.
But we thank you for calling, EJ. We appreciate you. Finish tuning in. We at our mark. We're going to pay some bills in a minute. But call again if you like. But, you know, we always here on Mondays, 7 o'clock, same channel, the Evening Rush Network.
Love y'all. Definitely going to be tapping in.
Yes, we appreciate you. Later. So yeah, I get it. He right, and
it is all proximity, like whatever's around you, it absolutely does determine on who you're gonna be with. If you're black and you're around a whole bunch of white people, that's all you know, that's all you see, that's who you're gonna be with.
Well, we're gonna touch back on that topic in a minute, but you know it's that time. We already had a little 30 minutes, so we're going to pay some bills, let's run these commercials, and then we'll be right back.
Amen.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
And we're back. So anybody looking to join the network, we do have information on how to become a podcaster or to have, you know, run your own podcast type of thing. We have room on the network at this time. Definitely reach out to us, the eveningrushnetwork.com, well, at gmail.com, whichever one it is. If you don't have the apps, definitely download it. We're in the Apple Store. We're in the Samsung, Google Store. Download it, the Evening Rush Network. Watch our shows live. YouTube, if you don't follow us on Queens of NYC Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. And we make it do from there. So whoever's just tuning in, we are talking interracial relationships.
Joy put that there are a lot of black men who don't feel it's important to have real 9-to-5s, and black women are tired of always having to take care of black men trying to raise young, and also trying to raise young black men. She's like, they want men who can take care of themselves and their family, or at least try.
Right, but you also have black men that take care of their household, maintain multiple jobs, take care of their children, maintain their household, and they still don't get enough credit.
What?
So it's like a catch-22.
I feel like I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say at this point. I feel like if you have the potential, you know, to do something, do it. You know, and the fact of black men not wanting to work 9-to-5s, I don't want to work a 9-to-5. I don't work a 9-to-5. I told you I only work 2 days a week, and that's the fuck it. I'll do my own other shit on the side. Like I want to pursue my own businesses, and I feel like being an entrepreneur is more. It's your dream. I
think we both got into the stage of let me push my own business or businesses and call it a day and take it from there. Like I'm not against going back to work. I'm not against going back on. But right now, I think for the most part, I'm okay. You understand what I'm saying?
I can't work at nobody's job 5 days a week anymore. It's a wrap for that. If you can't give me three or less days, I can't help you, player. Because
so you just want to work part time.
That's it. That's all. I don't want to work to give my hard work, which is making someone else rich, and I'm just getting the big minimum, and I'm outputting all the energy. You're just giving me a place to work.
Oh God, your sounds okay. There you go. No, you're good now. You're good. No, now
she calling me.
Huh?
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You going in and out, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's because my sister was calling me. I'm like, why the hell is she calling me?
Right. But I want to touch on what you say. When you introduce to certain things, like when you're around certain people, I guess that's what you tend to get attracted to. I disagree, kind of, because at the end of the day, when you have your own preference and you like what you like, it don't matter what you're around.
No, we talking about like from a young age. I'm talking about like EJ was saying. You know how if you go to prep school, well, I'm not gonna say prep school because that's not.
You go
That's not
to
true. A lot of black people at prep school too. But like I know people who live in Long Island, like deep out in Long Island.
right,
Black family. No other black people around.
right.
So
A PWY area, predominantly white area,
mhm.
like just
And they
like
attracted,
the PWY school.
that's what that's what they were. They were with white women. I don't know if they were saying like they don't like black women altogether, but that's what they been with because that's what they were around.
Somebody said it ain't that many.
Ain't that many what? But I don't know. But yeah, sometimes it is whatever is in proximity. And I'm not gonna say like it's an always type of thing because let me tell you something. If I had moved to an all white neighborhood, I'm leaving that neighborhood to find me a black man.
You leaving that area to find you a black man if you live in a predominantly white area?
Yes, because I like black men. So
you don't have to leave that area. That's where I wouldn't do. I'm not gonna move out of where I'm at, whether a nice area. If it's a nice area, you know.
I didn't say I was moving. I just said I was leaving. Like I'm venturing out. Like if I gotta go and find me a black man 2 towns over, and he can come and visit me every so often, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving where I live. But if I can't find me a black man, because I want a black man, you get it? If I gotta go on Match.com and find me a black man that lives somewhere in the area, I would.
Yo, black men years ago, he was like, "Mom, you gonna go on Christian Mingle?" I was like, "Christian Mingle is not ready for me. I'm sorry."
he said, "You gotta find you a church man, a God-fearing man."
No, I was like, I said, "Please stop watching TV. We just not gonna do that. Stop trying to match me up." And this was like ago. I was like, "Yeah."
Envy, there's nothing wrong with a Christian man, okay?
I'm not saying there is something wrong with a Christian man. I'm just not. Hold on, we got another caller. Hold on, we got another caller.
Caller.
Thanks for calling Queens of NYC.
It's me, Joy.
Hey, Joy, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I wanted to speak to what Rainbow said to the whole proximity thing. I can agree because I used to live in Virginia for like 5 years when I was little. Like 3rd grade to 5th grade to give, perspective. And I was predominantly around a bunch of white people. And so I thought I was supposed to have a white boyfriend. So it was like I was interested in the white boys that were around. And it wasn't until I came back to Brooklyn where white boys became irrelevant. And it was all about the brothers, maybe it's some Hispanics, but it was definitely, it had to do with my environment, who I was around, who I was attracted.
Sometimes it's what you see when you be like, oh, okay, well, this is all I got to deal with at the moment. This is what I'll do. I'll date a white man at this point, and
right.
It is what it is. Like afterwards, maybe if I find me something else,
Of black boys in my neighborhood or in the school, so it wasn't really, and they were into the white girls. So I was like, okay, so they into the white girls, so I guess I'm supposed to be into the white boys.
Right. That's usually what it is. See, that's what I mean by proximity. See, most of the time when there's in your predominantly white area, the black boys that are there, they're not into the black girls.
But my thing is, you shouldn't be dating to date. Depending on your age, in my opinion, I'll say
well,
that.
She was in 3rd grade. She was just seeing little white boys.
I didn't know any better. Now, I think that it would be more on who I'm attracted to rather than who's around.
Right.
But, I'm speaking from a young age and, what was available and what was around me and what my environment was showing me.
Mm-hmm.
It dictated that the black girls are supposed to be into the white boys because the black boys are into the white girls.
Right.
So that's pretty much what I wanted to say.
We appreciate you.
No problem. First time I'm calling in, I had to say something.
We appreciate you for calling. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Later.
Later.
We have Precious here. Hey, boo.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. What do you think?
It was a lot to take in from the beginning to the end. So for all y'all don't know, I was driving home, but I was listening. EJ, I know EJ said something about black women always trashing black men. I don't know if you guys had addressed that statement because I was on the highway and it kind of went in and out. Did y'all address that before I say what I gotta say about it?
Right? No, EJ didn't say that black women are always bashed. He said what the hell did he say?
He did mention black women are veering to out of the race due to certain things with the lack of education and working experience and stuff like that. He did mention that.
Not when he called. I'm talking about on the phone. I mean on the chat because
then we probably didn't notice it. But
that was him. Yeah. He was the Facebook user that said that.
Right.
Oh yes, we did. I addressed that. But okay. Girl, say what you gotta say though. Please say what you gotta say.
My thing to that, EJ, is that black women don't trash black men for dating outside their race or whatever the case may be. We trash black men because Rainbow said it exactly to a T. Because they try to trash us. I never heard another race say what they don't like about their women. If they like another race, they just be like, my preference is so and so type of girl.
Right.
And be like, I don't like black girls, black bees, blah blah blah. And you know what? I never experienced that until I was older. Because
he was older.
She said she never experienced that until she was older. I've never experienced that at all. Like I've never experienced that.
I not until my older age. I kid you not. Did I ever hear like a man say something like, I don't like black women, or I don't like dark skinned women, or I don't like brown skinned women, I don't like light skinned women. I never heard that until I was older. Because growing up in my family, all the men in my family treat us like queens. Like they still to this day, they address us as queens. They be like, they let us know we are of high stature. No man in my family played that game. So I never heard them ever speak down on another, like on us to big up another race. But I remember as I was getting older, in my late 20s, early 30s, where men were on some, I don't like black women. And they blacker than Tar. You like, wait, what happened? Your mama black like Tar? Your sisters? Your aunties? They all ghetto to the core, big fat arms.
But just because your parents and everybody is black don't mean that's what you're attracted to. That's not what we're supposed to be doing.
Why are you fighting me? I did not say that. I'm breastfeeding at the same time, okay? And that's not funny. I did not say that. Of course, that don't mean you have to be attracted. What I'm saying is, don't try to come bashing us when your whole line of women is black. But I also believe that's your upbringing, because what are they teaching you as they were raising you up? How did you see people treat your mother? Because if my kids, if my boys, I have 3 boys. I don't care who they date. But I bet you won't hear them talking down about a black woman. That's not how they raise. That's not what they see.
Right.
They not. If you have a preference, you have a preference.
You can date whoever you want to date. Now, for me, growing up, I would never date another race.
Right.
Because my family is from the South. So my grandfather had very deep rooted. He passed away now, but he had very deep rooted dark tales about the South, because that's where he's from.
Yeah, you'll find a lot of men from the South that say they would never date a white woman, a white woman for various reasons. And I've heard, eventually she's gonna call you the nigga. Or
slavery. Eventually, we're gonna revert back to slavery.
Right. No, because not even
the older generation, because that's all they think.
Not even reverting back to slavery. No, it's what MB said. They will say that the reason why they won't date a white woman is because she's looking at you like a nigga at the end of the day.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not because she might say the word. She be like, "I am your black ass nigga."
anything can
but what I'm
happen.
trying to say is all of that reverts back from slavery when white people talk down on us like we was trash.
But that was that, you know, like with all of that being said, my grandfather never ever wanted us to date outside of our race. And I remember like him having like these debates about white men raping my mom and his other daughters, which is my, you know, raping my mother and her sisters, which is his daughters. And my grandfather was not here for it. So I remember when he was like, you can date anybody you want to. Don't bring no white man in my house. I'm like, okay. And so I held that for a while. My grandfather passed away in 2008. And now though, if I wasn't to I love my race. But if I wasn't to, if this relationship that I'm in, if that didn't work, will I be against dating outside of my race? I don't know how much I will be against it. No more.
I don't think I would be against dating outside of my race. I don't know that it would be a white man.
Right.
It might be. I can't say it would be a white man. I already told y'all, I be looking at these little Korean men, and I might find me a little Asian. They say they Asian. I don't give a shit.
Right. But you never know. Like I said, a lot of times when you out of your comfort zone, that be the main thing. You be like, yo, I was just giving this shit a try, and I wouldn't have thought this was gonna happen. And now look,
I just be looking at the respect factor.
Yes, definitely.
Respectful, and I'm a respectful ass man. Okay. White men don't always seem like they too respectful. They be out here acting like black men at times. So if I'm gonna leave a black man because he ain't respecting me, I'm not about to go somewhere else where I think I'm not about to be respected either. So I'm gonna go to someone that I feel might respect me. So,
but I guess that's why women end up with women too, because they feel a woman knows how to treat another woman.
Listen. Women be trashing each other out.
Trash ass women.
And I feel a lot of times they be more aggressive than women. A lot of these women be more aggressive than men.
Women are aggressive. Let me tell you, studs are aggressive.
Right.
Sometimes they don't mean no to them. They be like, but why?
Right, but
why?
But also about when it comes down to the whole like black man, black woman dynamic. Let me tell you something about black women. We deserve with a capital D, and to make no apologies for it, and y'all already know where I stand, for a man to take care of his household. And if that means that he has to take care of everything, then he just got to do what he got to do. Because why every other race could be allowed that luxury of saying, I need a provider, I need a caretaker, but as soon as a black woman say it, we a gold digger, we ain't got nothing. I can have everything on the table, I still ain't got it, and my man still going to take care of the majority, because that's just what it is. That's how I was raised. I have never seen any other race, no other woman date to love except for black women. We gotta date you to love you. We gotta love you in order to date you. But white women, she dating for the come up.
It's a business deal.
Hold on.
Marriage. Let me tell you something. Marriage is a business proposal.
No, but not according to people. When it comes down to black women, we supposed to marry for love. But every other race to marry as a business arrangement, you better get the fuck out of here. I'm married for the business arrangement too. If you are out your mind to believe, I told you I'm not building no man up from the ground, because I ain't never seen my daddy be built up from the ground. I ain't never seen my grandfather nor my uncles be built up from the ground. You are a man, stand on your own 2 feet. I ain't trying to say I'm no bum and no gold digger, but I'm also not about to make you believe I'm an independent. I'm a dependent.
Independent. There you go.
Because bitch, I got my own, but I want yours too.
Exactly. Like a man is supposed to provide. I'm not trying to. I would never make you. And don't think I'm.
Somebody said again, and where are we learning this from?
We learning what from? To be clear, so I can address whatever you're saying.
And where are these men coming from? I don't know who the Facebook user. I don't know who it is.
That's EJ. That's EJ.
No, but I think it was like 2 other people. I know it was you, Precious, commenting, but then it was EJ and someone else commenting. So just let us know who it actually is.
More than likely, that's EJ.
It was EJ. It was, and the other Facebook user was me. But it's just like, I never want nobody to believe that I'm trying to say that I'm gonna talk to my man aggressive. None of that. I talk to my man very soft, with respect. I'm not just out here like, yeah, nigga, never. But he also makes sure he gives me the same respect. I just don't feel like it's okay for everybody to keep with this narrative that black women like, oh, they gotta settle. We don't have to settle.
We got it. You know what it is? We are supposed to be strong, independent women.
Yeah, I'm not strong. I'm not
strong. She said why?
I'm not strong. Cut it out. I'm not strong. I'm weak. I can't even pick. That's why you would never see me pick up a hammer to bang a nail. You would never even see me take out a trash. Because I don't want you to ever believe I can. I'm a woman. Why do I need to do that? I don't do stuff like that. I don't hang up, like, literally the pictures in my house. People be like, oh, Precious, you could have hung that up. And then guess what? That's what I got a man for. I don't care if I could have. I won't. You
can't around, or if you by yourself and single, then
if you by yourself and single, cool. But the moment you got a man and you showing him you can bang a hammer to a nail, he gonna think your ass to bang hammers. I'm not changing the tire. I'm not putting. I don't put gas in my car. I do not pump gas.
Right.
I do not pump gas. Up until recent, my father would literally meet me at the gas station to pump the gas.
I remember you telling me.
Pump my gas. Okay. I do not do it. I have boys. So my boys do the gas. Wes showed them and told them that they have to take out the trash and whatever it is that they have to do around the house, because I live in my own house, he lives in his own house. I have boys. If I didn't have them boys, he would have been doing it. He would have had to come and do what he had to do. I'm not playing that game. I'm telling you, I'm not strong at all. If you ever believe I'm strong, no. No. I'm not strong.
Oh God.
Nope. I'm sorry. So
we still gotta wrap it up because we got like 5-6 minutes left.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. There you
go. On our topic, the interracial relationships.
Oh,
like, what is your whole thoughts on that?
Okay, Precious, you go first.
Date who you want to date. Just don't try to bash black women, because I'm pro black women. I would stand 10 toes down for a black woman. Don't come for us.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm with that. I feel love who you love, and I don't feel like you have. And if you have a preference, you do not have to bash another race in order to say why that is your preference. Like it, and like I said, I feel like it's black men that do this. Like, black men will be like, "Oh, I like white women because black women." Why did you even have to bring that up? You just should have said, "I like white women." You don't need to say "cause black women," nothing.
Right.
Just say, "I like white women." Not a problem. Unless someone asks you, well,
why? Right. What is your reason?
If someone asks you why, then that's something else. But if no one's asking you why that's your preference, just say that's your preference and move on.
To each his own. That's mainly it. Attract who you attract who you attract either way. We can't fault who we attract, and then you make it work from there. I don't know where she go. Okay, there she go.
We were both trying to add in at the same time.
Yeah, because I'm on my phone. Like, the moment somebody like call or something, it just knocked me out. But next week I gotta figure it, because I gotta be home at 7. I can't be coming in the show late. That ain't happening. Sorry, viewers, for that. That's very unprofessional. But I'm a working mom at this point. Y'all better realize.
No, what took me out just now was that eye roll. Okay.
Oh,
right, because girl. I don't know, because precious timing is precious timing. We were supposed to do lunch last week, and we're not going to do that one.
Yo, I was late for the baby.
Wait, no. How she asked us and then didn't answer us back?
By accident.
Girl, I went to sleep and woke up and was like, it's 8 o'clock, and nobody hit back. I was like, I guess we ain't going no goddamn way. Let me make me a sandwich.
First of all, it's a struggle. This is very ghetto. I'm really trying to adjust. I was late to the baby christening, though. Like, just
oh God,
the baby had a christening yesterday. The baby's getting christened at church. I was late. I was the last person to book the door. I'm trying to adjust. Y'all gotta work with me. If you don't get me, you gotta call me. Precious, what's the deal? Because I forget. It's like people are mad because they didn't get invited to the christening. Even like for me, we'll talk about that another time. But
okay, yeah. Right, but as we close out, the moral of the story is you attract who you attract, date who you're gonna date, and just don't bash the other race. That's all. Black, white, orange, Hispanic, Asian, whatever.
Red, yellow, whatever your
yeah,
preference.
but even with the whole race situation, religion plays a part as well, because a lot of times they can't date out of their religion. So it's like a catch-22.
Let me tell you something. If you look, when these people be loving somebody, they be converting. They don't give it. Don't matter religion and not religion. You love who you love, and if something has to give, something will give. But
right, but I think it's more so how much you're gonna stand firm on your relationship, because even like whether you're Jewish and you're black, whether you're Asian and you're black, or whether you're black and you want to say Dominican, Hispanic, or whatever, because a lot of times they want to keep you in your own. You have family that's going to be against it, but if you're for it, no, I want to be with her, no, I want to be with him, and you stand firm on it, you can make your relationship work.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes it don't even got something to do with race. Sometimes family members just don't like anybody. So it don't matter what they are. They be the same race. And they be like, she ain't good enough for you. Tell her she gotta go. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter if you bring home a white woman, a black woman, an Asian woman. It don't matter what it is. But my whole thing is to each its own.
Correct.
If that's who you want to be with, that's who you be with. And don't let nobody stop you from loving that person. But back again, don't be out here bashing nobody else because that ain't your preference.
That's it, right? That's it.
And I'm not just going to say black people, because it could be anything. I don't like so and so because this, that, and third. But I don't like white men because I just don't like white men. They ain't no reason.
That are handsome, yes, but I'm just not.
There's no reason behind it. That's just not my preference. But
and that's just your name.
Sometimes I'll be like, you might have to break me off of people. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, y'all. I don't want my man to hear this and be like, so you like white men now? I'll be like,
no, just Asian. No, not. I ain't gonna tell on y'all.
That is not what I'm saying, player. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh God! But yes, this was a good one. This was cool. We have a comment. Hey Flavor, how's it going? Yes, he's extremely late, but I want to touch on what you mentioned, because you did DM the Queens of NYC page on Instagram, and you stated you are totally against interracial relationship. Is there a specific reason why? You can type in real fast, or if you like, you can give us a call at 646-309-0421 and help us wrap up the show, but it's up to you on which direction you want to go in on it. But I know you definitely stated...
People, when you say interracial relationships, people just be thinking black and white. There's so many different races that have. So I'm not going to say it might be a specific interracial relationship that people are against, because nobody be having a problem with these Blasians, black and Asians. They be loving them. They love them. They be like, oh my God, they got chinky eyes, nice hair, and nice tan skin. They love them.
Right.
Black and white babies, they be like, oh my God, such curly hair, and so you can't. I mean, like that's why I said they gonna have a whole nother. That's why they got that other on there. That's why other is on there, and that's why.
Babies, and I got
they should be like Milanos.
You got what?
I got pure black babies with nice curly, long, thick hair, and look at their mama. Pure black. So I don't believe in all that mixing of the race to make no good hair, baby. This
no.
This head.
I don't got
boys I got.
Right.
Let me tell you something. My curl pattern is something else. It's a little tight, but if it's dry, if it's dry, it ain't that great. But baby, once you see it wet, you be like, damn, good ass hair.
Yeah, nah. Because that's another conversation.
Let me tell you something. I don't feel like any hair is bad hair. You just gotta treat it properly.
Correct.
You just gotta treat it properly.
Because
if you don't do nothing to your hair, whether you got good, whether it's considered good hair or not, they say white people have good. Oh shit, you got a caller.
Thanks for calling Queens of NYC. Who's speaking? Hold on, I can't hear you. Hello?
It's Flavor.
How are you, Flavor?
I'm good.
So what's your opinion before we close out?
And tell us why you against interracial relationships.
I'm not against interracial dating. I just feel that for me, I can't speak for everybody else. For me, I'm more for my sisters. Like I have a better understanding with them. You understand?
They know your struggle.
I don't have nothing. No, I don't have no type of understanding when it comes to interracial. relationship.
But is it that you haven't given it a try, or you just not interested?
I'm not interested.
Okay.
It has to be. It has to be a sister. I think. It has to be.
His preference is black women, and that's it.
Love has no color.
Right.
You know, and that's one thing I do agree on. But for me, I just prefer a sister over a. I just feel like a sister will understand me more than.
Okay, well, and look, you see a black man came on this show and he did not bash any other race. He said his preference and he said why. Boom.
Right.
Simple.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that's needed.
She said you came on the show. You stated your preference. You did not bash black women.
No, other races. He didn't
bash other races.
My thing, why would I bash my own sister?
Well, black men do it all the time.
What we were saying earlier, Flavor, is there are some black men who be like, oh, well, I date white women and I don't date black women because X, Y, and Z. And there's no need to go into why. There's no need into bashing black women because white women are your preference. If that's your preference, just state your preference and move on from there. You don't have to bash another race to tell us what you like. And she's saying that's exactly what you did. You didn't.
Black woman.
He said he think a lot of black men can't handle black women.
Agreed. Speak on it.
Yeah, you understand? I think that women over the years, the women have came up a lot.
And that's what EJ said. Even like with education and stuff, EJ did mention that.
You know, women now, to me, they pass it on standing. Women are standing alone by this right now. They don't need a man. They standing alone. So right now, a lot of
still need a man.
We a woman.
I
feel white women are not as strong as us mentally.
Okay.
That's just how I feel. You know, I'm not bashing white women. I'm just saying that's how I feel. You know,
well, I didn't hear that. White women are
what? He feel white women are not as strong as us itself.
You gotta remember. Like I know everybody know like history or whatever. It's not like black women wanted to be just these strong human beings. We had to be strong.
We didn't have no choice.
It's like being,
it was survival.
Being strong is not really a compliment for a woman who is sure of herself, because I don't want to be strong. That's not who I want to be.
Right.
I want to be the woman on your side who's there. A woman is soft, a woman is gentle. But for some reason, we got to keep saying black women are strong. We don't want to be that.
Of course.
I'm a strong black woman. We always got to say that.
I'm just comparing the sister to the white woman.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is we got to start thinking about our black women in a different type of life. We don't want to be strong. We want to be who we are. We are delicate. We are gentle. We are soft. We are nurturing. We are loving. This is all the things that we have. This is what we exude for you guys. So we don't want to be the strong black woman. That's not who you have by your side. What you have by your side is a nurturing, compassionate, caring. It's so many different ways that you can call us.
There's so many different adjectives you could adjust that you could say about us other than strong. That's the only thing they be saying about black women. Oh, she's so strong.
But no, we understand what you're saying. I don't want you to think I'm condemning you. I just want you to know that strong is not really a compliment for us anymore. But we love you as a black king, and thank you for knowing our value and worth. But we got to change the way you thinking about black women. We ain't strong. We don't want to be strong. Screw strong. Something else.
Black women, they're very independent, they're very, it's just that.
We don't want to be that. Look, we don't want to be that either. We want to be dependent on y'all.
Flavor think we condemn him. No, Flavor. All right, don't look for no.
I'm not worried about that.
Because we're not condemning you. We really make a joke, because if you was listening, I don't know if you was listening to the show, but like we was just like saying, like, I know me, I'm an independent dependent. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Like, I'm a dependent upon my man. I do not play independent around my man because I'm not. Period. So that's why we making a joke or whatever. But we understand exactly what you're saying.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you calling in.
Oh, he's talking up a storm.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you for calling in.
Continue to support, and we will chat with you another time. Later. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel you, Precious. I don't want to be. I guess I don't mind the word strong, but I don't want to be that. I don't want you to think that that's the only thing I got going on over here.
No, I don't want to be strong. I'm on the word strong. I don't want to be strong. I'm so
Lord.
I'm too soft of a woman for you to continuously look at me as strong. But a lot of men say that. And you know, like, I get what he's saying. I know it's not a disrespect. And when men say it, it's not a disrespect. Oh, you a strong black woman. No, I know it's not disrespect, but hold on. Let me change your view, though. I don't want you to call me. That's not who I am. I am as delicate as the day is long. All this perfume I wear, you think I want to be strong? No. All my perfume is very soft
and gentle, yes.
It lasts all day. Like, I got that good shit. So I want you to understand and value this. Like, I take very good care of my upkeep. I keep this kitty clean. I keep my underarms shaved. I keep my toes did. Like, you know, this thing. I just want you to know I'm delicate as the day. I'm not strong.
You're right.
Don't call me strong.
Oh, Lord. But yes, she said, don't do it. Don't do it. But yes, we have to wrap it up. It's about that time. If y'all don't already, follow Rainbow at Rainbow Refreshers for her drinks. One by Rainbow for those massages. Myself, Envious Creation for your event.
For everything you need under the sun.
Everything you need. Envy God.
Follow Precious. 360 Photos is up and coming. She is getting that machine ready. She gonna have everything going. If y'all don't, follow Queens of NYC Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. No space, no special asterisks. Next week we'll be here, same time, same channel. I think we're gonna have a guest. I'm just gonna confirm. I'll reach out to her and confirm that she's still available. But we'll be here and we'll chat with y'all next week.
Later, y'all.
Sorry, y'all. That was my cat for shoulders.
Queens of New York Podcast.
We're back. Y'all queens are looking awfully lovely today.
Thank you. I'll be trying. We ain't come to play today.
So it's the lips for me on you.
It's the lips on me for you to hear that. I just Envy came through today. Applying a little pressure. We gotta apply a little pressure today.
I don't know if they ready, y'all.
Don't come for us.
How do you spice up your love life with or without toys?
Nice, slow, simple, mellow.
No judgment here. Yeah.
See what he was trying to do with that toy? I'm gonna take it easy.
Spice it up.
Any suggestions when using different toys and stuff?
A little bit of lube.
Playing with your nipples, sucking on your neck.
Oh my God.
You won't need nothing if it's hitting.
Naturally juicy, naturally wet.
Right? I ain't trying to be out of order.
I'm a pleasurable treat.
Don't be afraid to incorporate your partner into the play.
Get into it.
And that's
the way
okay.
they advertising this role, we might not need extra party.
It's Monday.
Real, raw, and uncut queens. Live